very important that's going to make your 2026 a whole lot better, like 10 times better. We're talking about 12 books that you should read in the year 2026. Even if you've read them before, it would be good if you go over them again because, like, when you grow through life, a knowledge you received at a level, when you go through it again, you realize, oh, I didn't see this the previous time. So even if you've read it before, you can actually read it again. And just so you know, books, if there's anything about people like me, even Mr. Jeff right here, sometimes when I see him, I'm like, I want to steal his brain just because if I can get the books. Because even if I steal the books, the time to read all of them and implement, just let me just take your brain, get everything he has read over time. And books actually help people double, get better in life and everything. If you're someone who loves to read or you want to get better at reading, these 12 books is a place to start from. So without further ado, we're going to be jumping straight into them. Meanwhile, these books touch different areas of life,
absolutely.
Right? Money, habit building, spirituality, and relationships as well. So we're going to get right into them. So just get ready, stay tuned. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section and we'll take them up. All right, let's go. So number one book we are starting with is a book that has to do with habits, building habits. And
absolutely.
So that's the compound
effect.
So Mr. Jeff, this book, say something about it.
So you know how we want magic results, right?
Yes.
We want result once and for all. However, we forget that it is the is the daily action that we take, or the little pieces of action here and there we take that compound into a result, right? And I think this book, that's majorly what this book is focused on, right?
Yeah.
So it's focused on sharing with or teaching us how that our daily 1% inputs in the right direction compounds to now give us the life and results we want.
Exactly. For me, this book helped me keep going. You know how when you're doing things over time, it seems like there's no result coming. But this book keeps, after reading it, I realized, oh, you're actually doing things. So even if you're not seeing the results immediately, over time,
it comes.
You're definitely going to see a return. So if you want to get better staying power whilst building reasonable habits,
this book,
the Compound Effect, is a book that you can actually go to. Number two,
emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence, I mean, beyond IQ, is one thing to be smart and intelligent. It's another thing to understand how to control your emotions, whether high or low. So whether you're very excited, and you're low and down, how do you understand first and then manage your emotions? That will also help you work with other people and help you achieve other things in life, right?
So I realize you're actually very good at this, like being almost stable in everything.
I learned a lot from this book, but at the same time, I also because I'm a leader, and anybody that wants to be a leader or is working towards leading people, right? You ought to understand emotional intelligence, right?
So for the people who this book, I remember once someone saying something about this in one time, that this book has a lot of big English, big grammar. That's Daniel Goleman speaks a whole lot of big English. That's actually true. A word you're going to see a lot in this book is the amygdala. Amygdala is a word, something where emotions are being processed in the mind. So that word you're going to hear a lot about. It's just going to teach you how to process your emotions, how to be angry and not necessarily express it.
Exactly.
Because this man right here, sometimes when he does it, I'm like, joy, how did you do that? This book has helped me and will definitely help you as well when you read it. Number three,
Atomic Habits. So Atomic Habits, of course, like it says, tiny changes, remarkable results. So tiny changes in your attitude, in your habits, like the word goes, because it's your habit that compound to form your character. Okay, so those little habits, this book just helps us see how to build good habits and break old ones. That's that's like a summary of what Atomic Habits is actually.
So for me, this book, first of all, when we talked about compound effect tells you why it's important to build habits. Atomic Habit teaches you how to build these habits, gives it a location, all of that. And this book actually did help me starting. I read it for the first time last year.
Okay.
Yes, last year during my retreat last year was when I read it for the first time. It helped me build an active exercise routine, which I still do to date in the morning when I wake up. And it will teach you how to build habits. This one, compound effect, tells you why it's important.
Why is important?
And this one teaches you how to build them little by
little.
little. Let's go on.
The next one is focus. Focus. The hidden driver of excellence. You know how? So one of the things I learned after reading this book and implemented and is helping me right now is how to shut down. You know, we live in a busy world. Everything is seeking your attention at the same time. Social media, family, relatives, friends, you know. And you know, there's one thing I learned also. I learned that once you try to achieve one thing, right? Any other thing that is not adding to achieving that thing is actually distraction, no matter how good it is, right? It could be something good, but it's not adding to achieving that goal you have set, is actually a distraction. So this book, you know, helps me and help me learn that. It also helped me learn how to create a distraction list. So those things that you want to do but does not add to that thing you want to do, you can just write them out somewhere and get to do them later. So yeah, this book, great book.
You know what? If you don't have a distraction list, it's something you should have right now. Start a distraction list. That's what you love.
You want to do
that would still distract you.
Yeah.
This book for me, it's recently it said that focus is a superpower.
Yes.
Actually, it's difficult. Like not too long ago, before we came to this life, this one happened today. This is fresh intel.
Yeah.
Just so before we came here, a colleague of mine, she was so happy that she was working on her laptop and then she went off and then scrolled a little bit and then came back on. She was like, yes, actually where I stopped if I came back. That's focus building. She felt like Superman at that time. Yeah. And that's what this book can actually help you build, right? Yeah. So let's go on to the next one. Number 5, book 5.
Number 5 is Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. This is a great book, helps you unlock your full potentials. And as the Bible also said, out of the heart flows the issues of life, right? So this book helps you change your mind, your mindset, how you think. Yeah, because everything happens first in your mind before it actually happens in your life, right? So that's basically what this book is about. It's a great book. I've read it a number of times, and the lessons here are evergreen. They are very great. So change your thinking, change your life.
Actually, this was the very first things that the mindset was. This was the very first things Mr. Jeff helped me break when I met him, like to think in a particular way. For where we are coming from, it was a stronghold, something holding you strongly. But this book, I've started reading it as well again, and it's helping me a lot. And just so you know, this is not just get theoretical knowledge.
Yeah,
something also happened. Like someone you know very well, colleague of ours. So started doing something. She doesn't even that I know this thing. Started doing something on her mind. Started doing some affirmations, thinking a certain way. Started calling for billions, and not too long ago, she closed the deal of over 158 million naira. She's changed it up in here. Then it became her life, right? And I think she's watching right now. She's watching right now. So it starts from the inside, right?
Yeah.
You change your thinking, you change your life. Great book.
That's where it starts from.
Number 6.
The Richest Man in Babylon. Great book. So this book will get you annoyed first before it changes your life. The book will expose you to expose all the things we do around money that we don't even know we do.
Yeah.
It's not enough to make money. It's another thing to manage and multiply it, right? So that's what this book is about. The Richest Man in Babylon teaches you ways that you can track and manage your money. That's basically what it's a story, and I like the way it's
that's what I love about the book.
The way the storyline, very interesting, and you can read all through to the end. Again, if you're willing to unlearn and relearn what you know about money, because this book is gonna annoy you.
It will. It will. It's actually challenging if you're a young person, a Generation Z person, and this book is literally going to annoy you a lot because there are a lot of things I said these days about, things like saving, not wanting to save, and why should I save? Oh, the money is for spending. So things like that. These days, nobody believes in the rainy day, like saving money for the rainy day, but teaches you to save and use your savings to further invest, and it's going to help you a lot.
Exactly.
Let's go on.
Great book.
Next book.
Money. Next book is money. I mean, it just adds to what we said here already. So it teaches you how to know more, make more, and give more. So money is spiritual.
Yeah.
Money is the mindset first. Money is not the paper that we have, right? Money is the offshoot of value, right?
Exactly.
Money is that, because I mean, it's not everybody that uses naira or dollar, right? Some people use, like in Israel, they use shekels,
Excuse me.
right? In other places they use other things. And back in the time, we were using stones, sometimes cowries to exchange. So did the money change from the cowries to? So no, it is the value, behind the paper.
Yes.
After all, coins in itself, to produce a coin is more expensive than to produce a note. But the note, yes, now I mean the materials to produce a coin is deeper, is and it's metal. You get producing a note is paper. So, but the note is way more valuable than the coin. What that tells you is that it is not the material itself that is money. It is the mindset in which you can attract this thing that is money in itself. So money is a byproduct of value. So, and you will learn a lot of that here in this book. The subject of money is very interesting, and I don't understand why we don't learn it till we're old.
Exactly.
Like, why don't we start early to learn it? Because if we start early to learn it, a lot of us will not be.
Exactly. So people like us, we still learn about money 2 years after leaving the higher institution. That's when I still learn about money. Imagine we all start early.
Start early, yes, in learning about money.
The value, the mindset that attracts the money.
Attracts the money. That's money in itself,
money.
not the alert.
Not the alert.
No. The alert is just a reflection of what is already. So yeah, that's money.
Are you picking what he's dropping? Are you tracking?
If
we start this money thing, you would want to go on and all. But let's go on to the next one.
Next one, time power. There's a very old saying that time is money. Time is money.
Yeah.
Now they lied to you. Actually, time is not money. Time is infinitesimally more important than money.
Exactly.
Why? You can lose money and make it back.
Exactly.
But if you lose time, it's gone. I mean, this is for something. We can't get 4 p.m. again on the 17th. Today is what? Today is 17th. You can never get again. 4 p.m. again on 17th of December. It's gone.
It's gone.
So time is gone. Time is gone. I mean, you can't ungrow. You know how you not say, God, I made a mistake. Let me revert to last year. No. Mistake. Let me go. No, you cannot, right? And there's a movie called In Time. It directly reflects the value of time. Right? That movie, even though it's a science fiction, but it's a direct reflection of time. Yeah. Our life is calibrated in time. And this book, Time Power, it elaborates on this. So time is not money. They lie to you. Time is infinitesimally more important than
exactly.
Yes. And money.
For me, this book, one thing I really got from it is it's made me understand that being busy is not necessarily being productive.
Exactly.
You can spend a whole lot of time, you're sweating. You will say sometimes, you're sweating, you're breathing. Still, there's no result. It's different from productivity.
Yes.
So that made me always ask myself, okay, this thing you're working on, is it worth working on?
Exactly.
Really bringing the result. I like to work on what works.
Yes.
So that this book is going to make you be more intentional with your time. And one thing again I took away from this book is the art of planning the day before. I battled with that for a long time. Trying to plan the day before. And believe you me, the days that I plan the next day before, It's always, there's a planning, but not attaching to what the outcome should be, but just have a plan.
Have a plan.
But I won't be attached to the outcome. It must go that way. But it helps me flow through the day most times, the sense of control. Like, okay, I know how things will turn out. So
True.
this
Great book.
Next book is
Thou Shalt
Prosper.
This book, it's money too, but I think we also grew up in an environment where they make it look like when you're rich, you're evil.
Exactly.
They make it look like there's a national pie. That if you make too much, you're depriving others from something like that. You know how you grew up in homes where, I don't know about you, for me, I grew up in a home where they tell it is like, do you think money
grows on trees?
Right? That how I grew up in homes where they say something like, we are like this, them are like that. Rich people are, So you grow up with this mindset that we're not like them, we're not that rich, So this book just tries to let us understand that thou shalt prosper is a command from God. God told us to be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth. So what that directly means is that we should prosper on earth, right?
Yeah.
So this book just helps us break down, and is Rabbi
Daniel Lapin.
This guy is he's a Jew. He's a Jewish rabbi, and he talks about things like this a lot. He talks about how that we should develop the mindset of prosperity.
Yes.
And that's basically what this book tries to exemplify. So if you're looking to have better outcomes on your life, especially financial outcome, then this is a great book you should read come 2026.
For me, I want to talk to just one person now. Yeah, just you watching right now. You have been battling with believing that money is not for you, that you shouldn't have your money.
This book.
With this, you see why you need to have money.
Yes.
It's beyond just you. It's beyond just you. Money, when you begin to get money, it's not just for you, it's for everyone connected to you. And it's a very good read. The next book, number 9.
Yeah, so this is Business Secrets from the Bible, from the same author as this. So again, he tries to, outline business principles from the Bible that we should apply, in our lives and in our day, and of course for spiritual success as well as for financial abundance. That is basically what this book is about. So if you have been battling as a Christian or you're a spiritual person, you're trying to understand, you're battling in your mind to know if business or making a lot of money is good for you, then you should read this book, because it simply points out the Bible principles from the Bible. I was listening to Myron Golden, and he talked about the fact that when the Queen of Sheba and some other people came to see King Solomon, they came to consult him. And guess what? They came with gifts, with gold, with silver. So he was trying to say that King Solomon charged consultation fee. That's what he was trying to say, and those are kind of principles that I brought from him. I mean, they came to understand why he was so wise. What is that? That's consulting. They didn't come empty-handed. They came with good stuff. I mean, they had camels loaded with these things. So it's not small.
Exactly.
So he charged well. And they came from everywhere of the world, right? So those are the kind of principles that are drawn from this book, right? So Business Secrets from the Bible.
One thing in this book that I saw that actually blew my mind is how he said something, why these principles actually still work. He talked about how they will always work because they are constant, but how we should also be careful with handling some other principles. Some people will tell you things like, today you hear something like, look before you leap. That you should look before you leap. What that is telling you, check, plan before you leap. The next day you hear hesitation kills.
Exactly. Or he that puts his hand on a plow and looks back.
Exactly. So now you're not saying, what should I do? He's saying in all of these things, the principles of the Bible, they work regardless, and you should know how to choose them above all these things that come up today and go down tomorrow.
True.
So it's really a good read. If you want to get solid principles, you can always apply.
Yes.
Number 11.
Number 11 is Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson. This guy is by far one of my best authors when it comes to marketing online. As a matter of fact, one of the most money I've made on the internet, I learned from him.
Yeah.
I read his book, Expert Secrets, in 2019. And by 2020, in 2 months, I made like 3 million naira selling a program online through this guy's books. And then he released this book called Traffic Secrets. And he's talking about, the concept of this book is trying to talk about how that making money online or leveraging the online space to attract a lot of attention is not tied to a platform.
Yes.
It's tied to principles. So whether the platform change, whether the algorithm changes, whether it's no more Facebook, it's now Instagram. If it's no more Instagram, it's now this one, it's now YouTube, it's now TikTok. There's a principle, right, that works across all platforms, right? And that's basically the concept around this book. This book is something you should read in 2026 if you're looking to leverage the online space to attract a lot of attention to your business, to you, and to everything you're doing.
Yeah. There's something you keep saying a lot of times about putting forward your personality online when you're putting. This book said something about that, how people, regardless of the platform, people would always gravitate towards the personality you're constantly putting. So even if you're on Instagram, that personality, if you change your personality here, change it there, you're going to pull forward a confused traffic or audience, and with time, they start leaving.
Absolutely.
But if your personality online is consistent across platforms, and that's what this man here like.
I say that a lot.
So that's that consistency across platforms. He says it a lot, and it's actually very true. The world is going digital. The internet is taking over. So this book is actually you should read it to learn to utilize the internet space very well to market, to make sales, and all of that. Okay, let's move on.
Let's do this.
Number 12 is The 5 Love Languages. The book is not here in physical copy, but it's a great book. The 5 Love Languages is a book by Gary Chapman, and this book, I've read it a lot of times. It's helped me know how to relate with each people because different people have different love languages.
Exactly.
For instance, he may be a person who loves service or money, and you come to him. He didn't even allow me to give my own instance. He just gave me the instance.
My love language is money.
Okay, so
it's not among the 5 love languages.
Exactly, it's not among, but let's just go with that. Actually, for instance, his love language is money, and you come with him. You come with the money. You clean his shoes. Even you brush his teeth, and you do all of that. You're not speaking his language. You're speaking the language you think that he would like. So it's helped me understand that you don't relate with people of your own love language. You want to connect with people, relate with them with what they love, and that way you understand different people's love language.
Let's try and outline the 5 love languages. There's words of affirmation.
Yes.
There is
gifts.
Yes, gifts. There's acts of service.
There is
physical touch. What's that one?
Yes, physical touch. Then there is. Sorry, let's go again from the top. So I don't. Acts of service. Words of affirmation.
Yes.
Physical touch. Then gifts. And then there is. What's that last one?
What's the last one, you guys?
Check.
5 love. If you know it, just
I know it will come. Actually, I know it. So, but either way, these 5 love languages are very, very, very.
And they usually encourage young people that are trying to
quality time.
Yes. That's the 5th one.
Attention, love.
So, if you're looking to go into a relationship or marry, it's important you know these things. Sometimes for some people it's a blend of 2. It's sometimes not just one, right? Most men, I know it's affirmation. Most men, they like to be appreciated. Some of that men is gifts. Why? Because nobody else gives them anything. So these are a few things I know about. My own is money. I don't know if it's among the 5 love
money
languages.
Money is a gift, right? Gifting money.
5 love languages, but that's my own. Anyways, so
I think mine is quality time.
Just quality time.
Quality, emphasis on quality, valuable time. Okay, so we've talked about 12 books, and we cannot end this session without talking about the next book.
Yeah.
This is a book you must.
Drum rolls.
And that's why we didn't put it here, because it's an unveiling. We're unveiling it now. None, the last book, exactly the best, is From Novice to Top Realtor.
Let me bring it closer.
Yes.
Novice to Top Selling Realtor by me.
By Jeff Anosier.
Moi.
Yeah. So before he talks about it, for me, see this book here, one takeaway from this, which has helped me in my marketing and what I put out online, is the SIPA framework developed by him. That framework, I won't tell you what it means. Just like what is SIPA, read the book. That SIPA, just SIPA framework, it's something that when you get to know, you change the way you appear online, different platforms, and all you have. Like, it's, let him say the rest. Just let me know, because you leave me.
Anyways, is a framework. It's a book that I mean, I talked about how I moved from a novice to a top selling realtor in a couple of years. In fact, I became a top selling realtor in 12 months after I started real estate. And this book basically just shares that. Of course, I'm writing an update.
Okay.
I'm writing an update already, but this book helps you if you're going from a zero to at least $1 million a month in commissions. This book is going to help you, with that.
Beautiful. So before we wrap it up, like generally for you now, can you how has books affected your life generally?
So I remember 2006, I was at the point of my life where I didn't get admission on time into school. I spent like 3 years at home, and I had to go to the village. I was in the village for like 6 months. No internet. Imagine no internet, no power. Somehow there were some books actually available, and I read all of them. In fact, one of the books I read then was How to Win Friends and Influence
Great read.
People, amongst other books. Until today, some of the things I learned then still influence me right now, right? In fact, some of the things I learned then still affect how I function, how I make money, how I market, how I interact with people. And of course, I've gone on to buy a lot of other books. I read a lot of other books. And I would say that books, to me, it's a compression of people's years of trial and error, of knowing what works, of experimenting, of revelational insight or knowledge put together in a material. So I feel like books are like consulting people. Like this one now, I'm trying to consult this author to see what he learned throughout his life, and I just go and read his book.
Yes.
And it's simply it's like the guy is talking to me, right? It's like he's telling me everything he learned. So books are great. As a matter of fact, whether they are audio books in your car, you're washing, you're moving around, put it in your ear, audio. In fact, there was a point of my life that I didn't listen to music in a while. What I was doing was audiobooks. I'm at home, I'm in the car, I'm everywhere, I'm just consuming audio content, because of course out of the mind flows the issues of life. So the more you consume, the more you know. And reading books, one of the advantages of reading books is it increases your vocabulary as well. So basically,
For me, as someone says, you must have heard this a lot. You're a compendium, a total of the 5 people you spend your life with. So most times, people I want to be amongst them, they are not here right now. I can't reach them. I can't.
Exactly.
But for me, I see books as a chance to, for instance, if Jeff travels out of the country now for a long time, and I want him to still be in my space, converse with him, communicate with him, I pick a book from him. As I'm reading with these people, I'm literally having a exact. I'm conversing with them. So I see that because if I want to be amongst my lifetime in any space I work, I want to be amongst the top people. So if I am conversing with these people, if I can't meet them live, it's by reading their books.
Exactly.
So I'm conversing with them, and before you know it, I'll be the 6 people amongst them.
I'm telling you.
So I feel books is a way to converse with the right people, like really meet these people, right, and gain in their thoughts. Just like you said, it's amazing. And just one more question before we or for you, right? This one is for you. If there's any challenge you have currently right now, just pick a book that addresses the challenge you're currently facing, and just stay on it. Read it well. Read it very, very well. We can't say start with this one or start with this one. Start with the one that is addressing your current challenge.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's going to be a wrap for now. We don't want to leave right now. We want to talk to someone, tell you about this book thing, but we just have to leave right now. If you have any comments, any concerns, you can drop them in the comment section. We'll reply you as swiftly as possible as we see them. So before we go, I want to say something.
Okay.
This is Braudy Global Abuja, and we are the best at everything we do. So we are not just bringing this to you because we care about your growth and how you do in your life entirely, in your life, right? It's important that we want to see you grow as well. That's why we're putting out this content for you. So make sure you go through the 12 of them and pick the one that actually addresses what you're going through right now. With that being said, do you have any last words?
No, that'll be all. So thank you so much for being here and for watching. Enjoy a great day, right?
Enjoy a great day. Thank you so much.
Bye for now.
Bye.